play action. Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 36. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Touchdown, Bills. Emmanuel Sanders, 36 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Murray a give. This is Connor. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Connor Conner going to get it again on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Allen out quickly here to Sanders. Touchdown! Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to the veteran Emmanuel Sanders. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Moore now on the return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, a give to Conner. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Right back to Connor here on first. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor. And some room to roam now. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, 68 yards. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Once again, this is Sanders. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. The bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Now Allen again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To the air, Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Play fake, Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So after the INT, it's Allen eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Allen. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone, and it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen, just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. Pushing through the contact. Still going. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's Murray from midfield. And complete to Zach Ertz. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 44, Murray. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. That catch good for only a couple. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He hits Beasley right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 156 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On the run is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. Being chased out left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Murray now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Here's Allen to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 40 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Allen will try to throw for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From just shy of midfield, Murray. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 times. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw. Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right? Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Dancing to his left. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Allen. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. Oh, going for Sanders downfield and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cards come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.